how it goes in this.
Good morning. It is a very gloomy, rainy day yet again here in North Carolina. I thought it would be a good idea to go to Barnes & Noble, just like cozy vibes. I have been actually reading my nonfiction book. I think it's called None of This Is True, and it's actually really good. I'm like 100 pages in, and I think I'm starting to get that spark back for reading. I don't know about the Kindle, guys. Like, I bought the Kindle at the beginning of the year, and I don't know, it's like, doesn't feel like I'm reading. Like, at first I was really into it, and now I'm like, I kind of regret buying the Kindle. Like, just having a hard copy book in front of you and like holding the book, like that's part of the experience of reading to me. So I had that book for a while now, and I just picked it up again, and it's like really good, and I'm starting to like want to read again. And I'm also doing a lot of like soul work right now. I think I'm just like in the mindset to be wowed, and I'm wanting to learn, and I haven't really been wowed in a while. Like, obviously life has just been moving so fast, and I haven't really been focusing on like my mindset and just like internal work. I've been doing a lot of external stuff, like fixing up the house. You know, I have a baby, I have a family now, and I have an open mindset now. So I'm like a sponge ready to absorb information. Like, that's just the mindset I'm in. And so I went to Barnes & Noble because I'm like, I want to see what just speaks to me. I didn't have a book in mind. And honestly, I've been coming across a lot of Joe Dispenza, and this book was like front and center in the not the self-help book, they called it something else, like personal growth section. And I actually had bought this book before, read it a really long time ago, and I don't remember liking it too much, but at the same time I don't think I really read it, you know, like I kind of just like got a weird feeling. I don't know, I just don't think I was in the mindset to properly read this one. And I know Joe Dispenza is someone that's like really talked about in terms of like your subconscious mind and like rewiring the way you think, and just like really going really deep and in. And the last time I read like a super profound book that changed my life, I think was like Eckhart Tolle, and that was just all about your thoughts and how you can like detach from your thoughts and all this stuff. Like, it was just such a profound moment in my life, and I used to do a lot of like incorporation with all the things that I was learning in my channel, and I feel like that's something that I've been missing for the past few years. It's just I don't feel like I'm like able to provide that. Like, I've always wanted my videos to have some sort of takeaway, and I think without that I feel like it's almost like very vanilla content, if that makes sense. Like, it's, oh, look at me, look at my life, but at the same time I want to have like some sort of takeaway that the, you know, viewer, like you guys, are gonna get from it. Like, I like feeling good. I like when I hear profound, you know, different opinions from different people, and like different ways of like looking at certain life situations. And so I'm just ready. Okay, I'm a sponge right now, dry and ready to absorb. I'm gonna read the back to you guys. I'll link it down below too if you guys want to read it with me. You are not doomed by your genes or hardwired to be a certain way for the rest of your life. A new science is emerging that empowers all human beings to create the reality that they choose. In Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself, renowned author, speaker, researcher, and chiropractor, I did not know he was a chiropractor, Dr. Joe Dispenza combines the fields of quantum physics, neuroscience, brain chemistry, biology, and genetics to show you what is truly possible. Not only will you be given the necessary knowledge to change any aspect of yourself, but you will be taught the step-by-step tools to apply what you learn in order to make measurable changes in any area of your life. Dr. Joe demystifies ancient understandings and bridges the gap between science and spirituality. Through his powerful workshops and lectures, thousands of people in 24 different countries have used these principles to change from the inside out. Once you break the habit of being yourself and truly change your mind, your life will never be the same. Yeah, I don't know why I'm getting the pull or urge to like really do some internal work, but not questioning it. I also bought a journal. I've been, again, in the mood to like journal, and I don't have an actual like journal. I don't know, it just like helps you clarify what you're going through in life, I think. So gonna be doing that. And then of course I had to get Bubby a book. I had 3 in my hand, and I was like, I had to go back, and I'm like, just buy one. I don't need to have all 3. And this is like the cutest book ever. It's called Press Here, and I guess it'll like teach him different things. Like, you say tap the yellow one, or tap, like there was one that was like tap the one on the very right, and then like shake the book and shake him up, and he's gonna learn through all of this, and it's like very interactive, which I like, and which he likes right now too. So yeah, those are the books of the day that I bought for myself.
keeping cooler on. There's a pause for relief. Free pass, you don't even have to ask.
I'm gonna try something that I'm so excited for. Foreo is actually today's sponsor, so huge shout out to them for sponsoring, but I'm so excited because it's skincare. And you guys know I love my skincare. I started getting into skincare, I wanna say like in 2019, 2018. Not only does it feel luxurious and like you're, you know, treating yourself, but it just makes you feel refreshed, you know? Like it feels really good to have a good solid skincare routine and just do like a lot of pampering for yourself. So this is a treat for me. Xander's putting Bryson down, which is usually my job. So I'm literally at a spa right now in my head. So Foreo is pro level skincare at your service. They're UFO activated masks, which sound pretty insane, but essentially all that is a deep hydration facial device that looks like this. So this one is the UFO 3. First of all, beautiful. This is just cool in itself. And they sent me over a few of their masks. So they have all these different ones, like there's a youth junkie, call it a night, but the one that I'm really excited to try is the coconut oil one. It's a nourishing mask, only because I know that this one's pregnancy friendly. This device uses LED light. It massages, it has heat and cooling effects. It increases your skin's moisture by 126% in just 2 minutes. So I thought we could just go to the spa together. I've downloaded the app and I've already activated my device. So I'm gonna start my device. So now what I'm gonna do is click on my mask treatment. Okay, it just lit up. And then you pick your mask. I've got the coconut one. So I'm gonna take this top part off here, and there's this little sheet of paper in there. And you basically lay it on there, and then I'm gonna place this back on here.
Mind and body to relax as red LED and a gentle warmth.
Oh my god, it's heating. Oh, this feels so good. What is life right now?
As the mask essence melts into your skin, T-sonic pulsations massage the formula even deeper.
It's cooling. I have to do Z next. I have to. Wow. That was the most luxurious I've felt in a very long time. I'm probably gonna crave these 2 minutes every freaking night. So they actually have a discount code for you guys, Amberg10. I will link everything down below, including the UFO 3 device. It's 30% off, and then the first 50 people get an additional 10% off. I feel so good. And look how hydrated. I look like I get sleep. I just filmed a pregnancy Q&A for you guys, and I'm probably gonna just edit that video real quick because it's not too long. But look at this shirt. This is part of my Nelly order, and I kind of love it. It's from Anthropologie. If I can find it, I'll link it down below. But it's very spring. Pretty gloomy outside today still. It makes it hard to like do stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna do a quick editing session. Kind of a boring few days to start the vlog, I'm sorry. These are so good. So unhealthy for you, but they're so salty. The perfect first trimester snack. Finished the video. I haven't done that in so long, like literally from start to finish, finished a video. It feels very good. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be like a bonus video too, which is really exciting because I owe you guys like, I swear, like a year of bonus videos. But I'm feeling really good about work and stuff, which is awesome. I was sitting here writing down all of the random tasks that I have to do that are just lingering over my head. Just like home stuff, like really small things like trim. There's like a rod I have to fix in the bedroom. Z has to finish his flooring. I would like to clear out the garage. Just like the tasks that you just keep pushing off and you're like, I don't want to do it, I don't want to look at it, but then like you see it every day and it's stressing you out. And I'm thinking maybe this weekend we can do like a video of just tackling this giant random to do and just getting it all done, but make it fun. We got our fireplace mirror in.
you're ever gonna put cheese in here.
Ooh, my feet. We're gonna put it over to the left a little bit because I still need to get an art piece for the right. So what we're gonna do is kind of slant it right here. Ooh. Left, left, left. It looks so good. We also got the rug in. This is like from Amazon, I'll link it down below. But it's like a sheepskin rug. It's so soft. It's looking super cozy. What do you think, Z? This opens up the space so much too.
Yeah, I love it.
I think this is gonna be my project for the morning. We've been slowly but surely trying to get these rocks out. I think we're gonna stick with the rocks because I think it helps with water, like when it rains and stuff. However, these are like all multicolored and they kind of look a little messy. So I think we could do like one color rock. Now it did just rain, so I might find some critters. I might regret this. I thought I would just like listen to like a podcast or something and at least get like an hour's work of picking up rocks because there's not much else to do today. I've been super nauseous all morning, and so like there's so much I want to do, but my body literally is just like can't. But I still want to be productive. I want to get something done, so I think sitting here and just kind of like being in nature. It looks like it's about to rain here in a little bit, so maybe we'll just do it until it starts raining. This will be kind of satisfying and a little mindless task to do this morning. So I just got pretty much half of this section done. Took about 30 minutes, but I filled up 2 like buckets. There's something about being outside and like just putting your hands in the ground. It's just so nice and peaceful. It's something I never had when I lived in the city life. And so like you can just hear even just the birds chirping and stuff, even though it's kind of a gloomy day, it still feels nice to get like kind of dirty, if that makes sense. Yeah, we've got a lot of rocks to deal with, so just small progress, feels good. I haven't had a matcha in so long. I'm using real milk, so it's like a little extra sweet. It's so yummy. I wanted to have like a little matcha chat with you guys. I've been having this thought pattern in my mind for quite a bit. It's something that I never quite shared with anyone because I don't really know how to even verbally explain what's going on when it comes to my identity crisis, if you will. Now, I think anytime when a woman becomes a mom, like they say you don't feel yourself for the first like 2 years. It takes a while for you to like fully feel like yourself again. And obviously by the time Bryson turns 2, I'm gonna have another one. So it'll like, I'm assuming restart the clock. But I've been in this constant struggle with my identity, I think, since becoming a mom. And then on top of that, my career and my channel, I've really had a hard time grasping, trying to like balance the two of like still staying true to who I am and like enjoying my career and liking it. And there's like so much change going on within that realm and social media and all of that. And it's like this constant upkeep that I never could like upkeep with because I'm also, you know, transitioning into becoming a mom and like I am a mother now and it takes up, you know, more of my priority and my time. I don't think I've really talked about this, but I have lost a lot of people along the way. It's like this battle that I have with myself, and I think just being in social media is like not good. Like I don't think it's good for my brain at all. I love what I do and I think there's so many benefits in what I do and I try to focus on that. But I think the past few years with my identity crisis and, you know, becoming a mom and like having that mind battle with yourself of like trying to go back to your old self but still becoming a new person and just like this huge internal shift. On top of that, losing a lot of like viewership. I do what I do and I started what I did because I genuinely love to be creative. I love YouTube. I am a like person that watches YouTube. I'm not just someone that created a channel because I could monetize off of it. Like I started this before I even knew I could even really do that, but it has since become my main source of income, my financial crutch. So it switched from a passion to something that I now have to do in a way to like continue to afford my lifestyle and all that. And I think because I'm constantly trying to like keep up with it and like the changes and like everything going on with social media, it's this weird relationship I have with it now. And I've always been super authentic and true to myself, which is why I think my channel is so successful, especially during like 2020. Like it was just me, myself, and my camera. I think a lot of people were struggling with the same things, and I think that's the most I've ever bonded with my community online. And then I watched, you know, all of that kind of plummet and go away with the changes in my life that were so pure and genuine. You know, I went through battles. I always tried to grasp like, why are people leaving? Why, you know, the increase in negative comments? And like, it made me almost look at YouTube as something I just, like I said, had to do. It wasn't as fun for me, and it was hard to stay consistent because I wasn't enjoying it, and I was looking at it through a lens of like negativity. Instead of just going back to my original authentic self and like, why am I doing this for me? I was holding on to an idea of what I thought the viewers wanted and what I saw popular, trying to turn my content into that. And it was like every single week, every single month, I had changed the realm of what I wanted my videos to look like, the content I put out, like even just like my personality a little bit. I look back at my old videos. I was so chill. I was myself. I didn't put too much thought into the content I put out. I literally just lived my life and shared, you know, literally every aspect of it. And so I wrote in a post-it note the other day, be true to who you are, like stay true to yourself. Ever since then, I feel more connected to my channel. And I think it's just because I'm allowing myself to let go of what I think is supposed to be the way and just going back to like, this is me, purely me, and I'm not doing it for, you know, viewership or anything like that, to an extent, right? Because like I have to remain some sort of threshold to, like I said, afford my lifestyle, and like it is my job, it's my career. And so yeah, it's like just this weird relationship that I have, and it's like kind of like an icky feeling that I had towards it. Yeah, I don't know if any of you guys have ever felt that way before, where you see yourself losing something and it petrifies you, it terrifies you because you love it so much. You don't know what you're doing wrong and you're trying to figure it out, but in the process of trying to figure it out, you're like losing the joy and love that you felt for that said thing. Like it's so hard for me to like even verbalize. I don't know how to, I hope this is coming across. Yeah, it's been this weird mental game for like the past, I would say like year. And I'm constantly, like you guys know, I'm constantly like jumping from like, oh, here, like even just throughout my thumbnails, like they're constantly changing, and I'm like, trying to figure out this thing that I don't think can be figured out. I think it just ebbs and flows, especially with social media. That's life. Like I hold on so hard to like what was. I'm such a traditional person to begin with. I don't like change. I resist it a lot, but resistance causes a lot of internal struggles and it's not good. So I just have this new mindset around my channel, and it's just to just be authentically me. Be myself, be who I am in this moment. Don't try to like become an old version of myself. Don't try to become someone else that I think other people like better than me. Like just genuinely enjoy the creative aspects of my career. That's the matcha chat. Why do I keep doing that? The matcha chat for the day. I try to say matcha chat, like 100 times. Anyway, I've got some chicken tenders in the microwave, and I'm gonna make myself my own Chick-fil-A sauce. I heard if you mix all of these ingredients, you can make it. So it's just mustard, some barbecue sauce, mayo, and honey. I can tell you it smells like Chick-fil-A sauce. Let's see. Hot. Very similar, pretty good.
Come on, so turn the key and cool.
Alright, scratch that. It's a little chilly. I feel like Jon Snow. Never watched Game of Thrones, but my mom's really rewatching it, and I remember everyone being Jon Snow for Halloween and having this like big coat. So I'm assuming I look like Jon Snow, but happy Friday. I'm gonna like take the day and kind of just clean. I've been like super nauseous. My nausea kind of has been subsiding, but like yesterday was pretty bad. It's supposed to be a beautiful weekend. I would love to like film this weekend, hopefully, but I thought I would end the vlog with some pretty exciting news. So we're gonna get a puppy. We're getting a boy. It's a boy. Yeah, just like super exciting. I feel like I'm gonna tear up because Nova meant so much to us, and she like lived such a short life. Like, it's so sad because she was the perfect dog, just such a sweetheart and such a big part of our journey and our story. We've always wanted Bryson to grow up with a dog. I think it's really important. You know, now that we have like all this land, we're really just throwing ourselves in it at this point, but we did that last time and it honestly was such a beautiful thing, and Nova was such a monumental part of like my pregnancy and everything that went on with that, and I miss having a fur creature around. Like, I really am so excited. It's all gonna be such an exciting whirlwind adventure for us. That's pretty much it. That's a very exciting update. So expect a new puppy in the vlogs. I can't believe I'm like literally gonna cry. Oh, I'm so excited. Just all like happy things. I'm in such a good place right now and we're so happy. I can just see like beauty in my life right now. It's such a good place to be in because after everything we've been through, it's nice to be able to love life again and see the beauty in it and get excited again, and that's kind of how I'm feeling right now. Excited and hopeful for the future, which is something I honestly haven't felt in a very, very long time. I'm pregnant, yes, that's very exciting. I'm gonna get a dog, yes, that's very exciting. You know, I'm reading these self-help books, that's very exciting, yes. But it's not about material for me. Like, after grieving, you know, like my dad and everything that happened and dealing with like PTSD from the NICU and all of that and the experiences that we all went through, it really is a time thing. Like, these things could have all happened right after and I would have been miserable and depressed, and I really think like I'm kind of emerging from that darkness that I had to experience, and it never goes away. Like, if you ever deal with like trauma or grief or anything like that, it stays with you forever, but it's easier to live with every day, and you learn to like find or take like takeaways from that, or like live with goodness from those situations, if that makes sense. Like, you learn to kind of deal with having it in your heart a little bit better, and I think that's just the place I'm in right now, is just emerging from that darkness and chaotic time. It feels really nice to be able to like have gratitude again. I've really lost that over the last few years, and not being so deeply mentally in my feels and like just appreciating the smaller things in day-to-day life. And I don't know, I'm going like on a tangent here, but I just feel like I can breathe again. And you know, it's not like something I woke up with overnight. It's been about almost 2 years now since all of that went down, and then some. Yeah, it honestly takes time. Like, if any of you guys watching this right now are going through a hard bout of time, like, I totally feel for you, but I promise you guys, like, it's such a repetitive statement, but it's so true, and time does heal all wounds. You just really have to like give yourself grace and allow yourself to be in those moments, and just know that that's like a season of life, and eventually you'll learn how to grow with these pains and like be able to cope with them a little bit better. So yeah, I'm just in a really good place and I'm really happy. So I really thank you guys so much for watching and getting to the end of the video. I love you guys so much. I'm excited to share all this new exciting fun stuff with you guys, film and like be myself again. It just feels good to like be myself. Like, I'm really just like, I lost the filter. I lost the idea of what I think I should put out there or what I think people are gonna like. Like, it's just gonna be me again. It feels so relieved. I almost feel like a weight lifted off my shoulder. It's all good things. So I love you guys to the moon and back, to the stars and back, to the infinite and back. I'm being corny now, but I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys all in a future video.